Hey guys, Cassandra back again. I hope you're enjoying this little video series around hiring a coach that I put together for you. Little public service announcement video series, right? So this video is all about, should I hire a coach? You know, maybe you're at this point in your life, maybe you've never worked with a coach before, maybe you did a bit ago and you put it on the shelf. So this video is really just meant to help you walk through that process and get really clear on if this is the next right step for you. So a couple questions that I would ask you, and this is applicable to any coach. So whether it's a business coach, a life coach, a spiritual coach, health coach, whatever it is. To know me is to know that I think on so many levels they're all the same thing. You could describe my coaching as life coaching, spiritual coaching, or business coaching, depending on what your goals are and what the topics that come up for us are. But regardless of what area you're looking for a coach or a mentor in, these are some important questions to really just go through in your head and see if this is if you're ready for this step, right? So the first question is, how have I been doing on my own right now? And how long have I been going at it on my own for? So this is just where you get radically honest with yourself. And a lot of being successful and kind of living the life that lights you up that I talk about so much is being able to have that brutal honesty about who you are and where you're at. And I think, honestly, I'll toot my own horn here, I think it's one of my best characteristics, is that I know my faults. I know what I need, and I know what I need in the aspects of I know how much more motivated I am when I'm accountable to someone else. I am rigged to not disappoint other people. Right? So if I tell you that I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. But, and I'm working on this second part, if I tell myself that, hey, you're going to do X, Y, and Z, but I don't tell anybody else, and nobody else has any stake in that game, it's way easier for me to just be like, well, I did X, I could do Y and Z next week. Right? So having a coach, having a mentor for me has been an absolute game changer in the aspect of having someone that's really going to push me along. And so I would really ask yourself right now, what's your current situation like? Have you tried to take some actions yourself? How has that gone? And it's okay. It's not about beating yourself up. It's just about really taking a realistic look and being like, wow, actually, I haven't really tried to do anything myself. Fine. Spend a month, commit, write some things. Go through what you want. Go through the different areas that you want improvements on. Think of some really basic next logical steps in each area. Commit to doing them for a month. See how it goes, right? Before you invest in someone. If you've already done that, you've done your due diligence, you've been working at it and putting in the time, and you're feeling super blocked, and you're feeling like you're just not getting to that next level, then having a coach or a mentor, that's exactly what they're for, right? They're for that scenario where you're like, I've been showing up and I've been doing my thing. I've not been showing up, whatever it is, right? And now I really need someone that's going to be my guide, that's going to hold my hand, that's going to help me push on forward. So that's really important to ask yourself. And then the next question I would say is, do you need accountability? We talked about in the last video is making sure you work with someone that's done what you've done. That's done what you want to do, right? You want to work with someone that's a great role model, that you really are like, wow, they're 5 to 10 steps ahead of me in this game, right? And I want what they have in all aspects. I want, what they have in all the aspects of their life and who they are. So, but the other element you want to ask for is, how bad do I need the accountability? So you don't want the accountability from just anyone, because we can get accountability from our friends. We can get accountability from, any old person that we ask, right? But to have the accountability from someone that's also going to be steering you in the right direction, that's going to be giving you some tough love at times because they're invested in getting you from point A to point B where you really want to go, is incredibly important. I will say accountability is the number one thing that has really helped me grow in my business, because I know that having someone that not only can help me get clear on what the roadmap is, on where those next steps are, but also can hold me accountable and say, hey, this is what we're doing this week. I need you to do X, Y, and Z. And there have been times with my coaching clients where they haven't done whatever thing we set out. And then we have to have a conversation about it and say, hey, you know, what's blocking you? Can we do something to remove that block? Can we like find out what's beneath you self-sabotaging here? Or, you know, just giving a little tough love and being like, hey, you said you really want that book deal, so I'm going to need you to commit to starting to write X amount of hours a week, or whatever the situation is, right? Really reminding you of, hey, I'm here to be a champion for your dreams. I'm here to take a stand for your dreams and goals for the life you want to live when you forget about it, right? So really giving you that extra little love nudge to do it is super important and a really valuable aspect of having a coach. And the last question that I want you to ask yourself if you're considering hiring a coach is, are you really ready for massive growth? And I know that might sound like a funny or a trick question, but it's really important. I'm very selective with the people I work with. All of the people I've worked with one-on-one I truly think they're gems. And they are people that I will be a stand for their, like, forever, right? Because one of the most important things I find out in a qualification call is if they're actually ready to go do the work. And sometimes, you know, things happen in life. But if you're not willing to do the work, if you're not willing to have that massive growth, you won't grow. You have to be, you know, hiring a coach is pretty much like saying, I'm ready to switch over to the fast lane. I'm ready to, what would probably take me 3 years to do, I'm ready to do in 6 months, right? Like when I outlined my coaching program and things I wanted to hit, things I wanted to do, I pretty much was like, how do I get someone in what it took me like 4 years to do, get myself from ground zero to like a stable business, a great life that lifts me up, the spiritual, all of the aspects of it, right? How do I do that? That took me years in 6 months for someone. And that is going to be an intense ride. It's going to be full of high highs and low lows. You're going to have to push yourself. You're going to really get to know yourself. You're going to have to get down and get dirty with it. And you have to be ready for that. And it's okay. You know what? There are some times in your life where you're just going to be like, I'm not ready, you know? And it's fine. It's getting honest with yourself and being like, am I really willing to buckle up and get on this ride? Am I really willing to grow exponentially? Or am I still wanting to stay in this like safe, comfortable zone that I'm in right now? And once again, all of these questions are these questions are just to get you thinking. So again, this is not about right or wrong, good and bad. This is about where you're at right now, just taking an honest inventory of that. Are you ready to take that step? You're going to make a financial investment with someone, but even more than that, you're going to make a time investment and an energy investment that far will outweigh that financial investment, because you're going to really sign up to partner with this person that you choose to work with to change the game, to bring everything to the next level. And that's a big move. So think about it, meditate on it, put it in your body, feel for yourself, are you really ready to take that leap? I hope this video was helpful. Please, any questions you guys have, put them in the comments below. Like this video if you liked it, share it with your friends that maybe are in the same position, anybody you think this could be helpful for. And of course, I'll put in the links below, links for you to see the other videos in this series, as well as find out information about filling out an application to see if working with me is the right move for you as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Mwah! Bye guys!